On April 1st, 2009, I found out that I was pregnant with my fourth child. My son at the time was only 8 months old, and I was also planning to separate from my husband. So this news did not bring a smile to my face, but rather put a lump in my throat and brought a tear to my eye, as I thought how in the world I could possibly handle being a single career mom of 4 children. I immediately felt that this was impossible and detached myself from not only the pregnancy, but from everything around me. And for the next few months, I was completely numb. However, when I was 5 months pregnant, some tests came back abnormal. So the doctors ordered more tests, and the results of those tests confirmed that the little girl that I was carrying was going to have Down syndrome. I remember thinking to myself that this must be God's way of telling me that He was in control, that I could trust Him, and that this was part of my plan. For I always heard that these children were only given to people who were chosen, that they were special gifts from God. I felt like maybe I had a purpose. I had come back to my faith only a few years before this, so when I initially found out that I was pregnant again, my faith was shaken with the news, and I thought to myself, how in the world could God allow me to be pregnant when He knew that my marriage was so broken? However, the moment I found out that my daughter was going to have Down syndrome, I knew that this was part of His plan and that everything was going to be okay. I embraced that pregnancy for the first time, and I knew that everything was going to be all right. I trusted God, trusted in my faith, and went through with my separation and eventually a divorce. Since I was carrying an extra special cargo, I knew that she needed an extra special name. I had a French-Canadian background, and I loved my meme, who had passed away several years ago. So I decided to use her maiden name, Delorier, as my daughter's middle name. As I searched for first names, I looked up French words, and I saw the name Abrielle, and immediately fell in love with it. So I proceeded to look up the meaning. A tear came to my eye when I read that the meaning of the word Abrielle was strong one of God, and I knew immediately that it was the perfect name for my precious little girl. 7 months into this pregnancy, my little bundle was born a bit early, weighing in at a whopping 4 pounds 6 ounces. Tiny and petite, she was strong as an ox. The nurses were wowed with a 9 APGAR score and wondered, there's no way this little girl can have Down syndrome. So they actually ran more tests and did confirm that in fact she did have trisomy 21. I smiled when this happened because this let me know that God did have a plan. This little girl was brought into the world to show the world that people with Down syndrome can be more alike than different. And I chuckled because I knew then why God had chosen me to be her mother. I was chosen to spread awareness, and Abrielle was born to change the way that people thought about this mental illness. 5 years ago today, that little girl came into this world, and she has brought me more smiles to not only my life, but to everybody who has seen her little smile. She has given me more joy than I've ever known possible, and together we are changing the way people think. She is dynamic, inspiring, and a bucket full of smiles to everyone around her every single day. At the time she came into my life, I was in a very unhappy place, and although I had many blessings around me, I was finding it very hard to smile. However, since my strong one of God has shown her precious little self, the smiles never leave when she's around. So today, in Down Syndrome Awareness Month, on October 16th, I would like to say publicly, happy birthday to my amazing little Brie. You have brought me so much sunshine, as well as to everyone who knows you. You amaze and inspire me with your resilience, and I am looking forward to seeing all that you become. Keep glowing and keep showing the world how amazing you truly are. For all of you people out there who get uncomfortable around people who have Down syndrome, I'm here to tell you that I encourage you to get to know them. They will inspire you, they will make you laugh, they will make you smile. Their resilience is contagious. I encourage you to help me spread awareness. Help me celebrate Down Syndrome Awareness Month by sharing this video and hoping that it goes viral. My name is Shelly Giard, and I'm a proud mother of a daughter with Down syndrome. Please enjoy the slideshow. Thank you.
Ricochet, you take your aim, fly away, fly away. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium. Shoot me down, but I won't fall. I am titanium.